Welcome to a processing protocol that helps us explore the learning model more deeply. This protocol is based off of the Instructional Framework, which is a resource that deconstructs the learning model into guiding questions, big ideas, and characteristics. The Instructional Framework is linked at the top of this Hyperdoc for your convenience. The purpose of using this processing protocol is to build understanding of the learning model, to explore and identify a potential area of growth for you, your team, or your school, as well as to record your thinking process so it can be revisited at a later time. This document is an example of a Hyperdoc, which is a digital lesson that provides users with an engaging, inquiry-based learning experience. As you engage with the Hyperdoc, you will explore embedded resources, open new tabs within your browser, and type directly within the document. If you are using this resource as a team, there are a few steps that you will need to take. First, you will need to designate one person to manage the Hyperdoc. This team member should rename the document so it can be easily accessed later. You'll also want to make sure you share the document and provide edit access to all team members. As you go through the Hyperdoc, make sure you keep the following questions in mind. What might this look like in a classroom? What next steps might be considered? And what would demonstrate growth within the identified guiding question or big idea? Now, let's briefly preview what your team will do once the document is shared with all team members. Step 1 is to select a domain of the learning model to explore. If you are new to the learning model, be sure to watch this video where you will learn about its background and context. As you choose a domain, keep a few things in mind. Think about your school improvement and innovation plan goals, your personal smarter goal, or an area you would like to explore at a deeper level within your own professional development practice. Once you've chosen a domain from the learning model, you're going to choose a guiding question. Click on the link within the domain that you would like to explore. When you do this, a new tab will open, and you will see several guiding questions from which to choose. Once you've decided on one, you're going to copy it and paste it at the bottom of this section. From here, you will delve into a big idea that is connected to your guiding question. Click on the big idea to complete a Frayer model-based exploration of the big idea. This will open in a new window, and you'll need to make a copy. If you would like for multiple team members to type within this document, be sure to share it with them. If you would like to see examples of the Frayer model in action, click on the links at the top. Notice within the Frayer model that the characteristics text box is editable. Remove characteristics not aligned to your guiding question or thinking and consider adding other relevant characteristics. You may reference the Instructional Framework for other characteristics. Next, you will reflect on your thinking from the Frayer model process. Think about how your own examples and non-examples connect to what you observe in your classroom, team, or school. What are your areas of strength and what might be opportunities for growth? You'll type your thoughts directly into this section of the document. From here, you will find and examine available resources, keeping in mind that resources can be tangible as well as human. The Best Practices intranet site has been linked as a resource. It is continuously updated with resources to support schools in implementing practices aligned to the learning model. Next, you will consider potential next steps through the lens of the guiding questions that you considered at the beginning of your thinking process. Finally, we invite you to apply your thinking from the above questions to consider how your actions might support an individual or team SMARTer goal, the school improvement and innovation plan, or an innovation within your own classroom or team.